I said on in the run-up to today, I said on Twitter and Facebook that we wanted the square full of hope. And we also wanted it to be bouncing. I think we've managed both so far, brothers and sisters. While our next artist is getting ready to perform, she's taking a wee selfie, Tony. Can I just say there are going to be stewards with bibs on coming among you with sealed buckets. Please make a donation if you can afford it, in order that we can pay for today and organise more events in the future as well. If Jean Graham is here, we need you to go to the first aid tent. Your friend needs you. She's okay, but she needs you. Can you please go to the first aid tent? So the collectors are going to go among you. Please donate, brothers and sisters, what you can afford. Our next artist sent me an email asking if she could play here today, and I'm not going to go into the details of it. Safe to say that she's a type of inspiring individual who's had to deal with adversity in her own life and is still here today to tell the tale. And it's that type of courage and that type of spirit and that type of strength that makes Scotland the country it is and makes sure that we are going to get our independence. Let's hear it for Tony Etherson!
Hello! Sorry about that, guys. Just getting myself set up there. I'm buzzing to be here. Look at everyone standing so proud. You can just feel the atmosphere. It's amazing. So I'm so proud, honestly, and I'm proud of everyone that's made the effort to come here. Thanks again, obviously, to Tommy for replying to my email straight away. I felt starstruck, so I did. And letting me come here today and sing a few songs. As he said, I was raised in Glasgow in a welfare state, and it's no easy, and I'm not the only one. And I'm proud to be here and part of the 45%, and it's not impossible to get out of it though, and that's why we're all here. We're here for change, and I can feel it in the air. I can feel that we're here for change, guys. That's what it's about. So the first song I'm going to sing is an original track. It's called Born in the Wrong Generation. Thank you. So I guess I'm just born in the wrong generation, destined to walk this road alone. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. The next song I'm going to sing, I mean, if you're from Glasgow or you've been in the city, you'll know how many times a year you walk down Sauchiehall Street. You know, it's just one of those things, you're always in the city, you walk down that street a million times and you just become blind to everything that's going on around you. You're immune to it because you walk down that street so many times. And I think we all do it, do you know what I mean? You're just going from A to B, work, home, whatever it is. You don't see what's going on around you, you just blank it out. And I was walking down that street one day. I was 17, I'm 25 now. I was walking down Sauchiehall Street, it was raining, freezing. I just wanted to get home. I was knackered, I was hungover. I wanted to get home, walking down the road, and I just felt like I was walking down that street with my eyes open for the first time. Living in this city since I was born in this city, and I walked down the street, there was a man begging. A man didn't look much older than me begging, and there was a couple stood with their baby in a buggy, kind of standing in the rain, looking through their purse for what money they had to give this man that was begging, homeless on the street. And I just couldn't shake the image. I just felt like for the first time, you know, I realised that there's, you know, the people of Scotland, we're prosperous people, we mean well, and they're stood in the rain, give the man the money. I got home, anyway, so I got home and I wrote this song. It's called A Life Less Ordinary. Because I think if we all had a moment like I did that day, we would realise that we deserve more. People in Scotland should not be having to beg in the streets. The people of Scotland should not have to use food banks. This is disgusting. We deserve more for our children, for the next generation. We are here to be a voice for change. So I wrote this song, it's called A Life Less Ordinary. I want a life less ordinary, not just for me, for the people of Scotland, for the children of Scotland. We deserve a life less ordinary. And this is my song. Pushing a pram with the appreciate your time, and obviously Tommy for getting me along. The last song, I've not got much time left, so the last song is hopefully a song you all know. It's called Caledonia. It's my own little rendition. I'll do a bit of it, but I would like if you could help me out and sing along. As you can probably tell, I'm a wee bit nervous, so it would be great if you could all sing along to the chorus with me, okay?
That's all I hear. Oh, I hear you singing.
You can see the changes that have come over me in these past few days. I've been afraid that I might drift away, so I've been telling stories, I've been singing songs about a place where I come from, and that is why I've seen so far away today. Let me hear you. So let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling, and I'm going home. And if I become a stranger, know that it makes me more than sad. Caledonia, it's been everything I've ever had. That was beautiful, guys. Well, I have moved, and I kept on moving, proved the points that needed proving, and I lost the friends that needed losing, found others on the way, and I kissed the boys, and I sent them crying, stole their dreams, I'm not denying, and I've traveled hard with conscience in the wind. Ready, guys? So let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling, and I'm going home. And if I become a stranger, know that it will make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Beautiful, guys. So let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia is calling, and I'm going home. And if I become a stranger, know that it'll make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. So let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling, and I'm going home. And if I tell you I'm a stranger, know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Thank you. Thank you. Hope over fear. Cheers.
Let's hear everybody for Tony Etherson! Isn't it wonderful, brothers and sisters, the absolute talent that we've got in this country, eh? Things like this should be happening every single month. We shouldn't have to wait ages for things like this to happen. Every month, every city, every town. This is the type of thing that we should be doing. Well, I'm waiting for the next artist to set up. We've got a wee special surprise for you. There's a brave man called John Andrews going to come up onto the stage in a minute. And there is going to be a woman called Joanne Clooney, who some of you will know from Facebook and her fantastic Yes campaigning. And they've got a wee tent over at that side of the square, and they're raising money for a Scottish indie media project. Because we don't think our media is fair. We think it's biased, and we think most of it's rotten. So they're raising money to try and promote a Scottish indie media project. And one of the things they're doing today over in the tent is leg waxing. So, anyone who is up for it, we're looking for you to volunteer. I have a stomach problem. It's called a lack of guts. However, John doesn't have a problem. Let's hear it for John McAndrew and John.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. He's all enjoying yourself. And I'm sure there's quite a few ladies out there that likes to see men suffer. And a few of you have probably had your legs waxed, and believe you me, it is bloody painful. So we're going to get John here to do it, and you can see John's got really hairy legs. I've made them too, man. Are you all ready, John? It's alright, I'll give him the mic once he's screaming. Come on. What do we do? Do we pull it off fast or we do it slow? Do we really make him suffer? So guys, we want to see some of yous up there and giving us a wee donation. Women, you can always come up and donate maybe a couple of £2 to pull the strips off, which I'm sure there's quite a few. Bring your men up and do it. That's what you need to do. Right, John's wife's going to pull them back off again. Right, you ready? I'll put the mic. You ready? 1, 2, 3, go! Ah, yes, that's a cracker as well. Right, keep going. We're going to do the whole leg. Yes!
Get yourselves fired.
But we're going to do a BSC, but I think there's too many wings in the crowd. Oh, that's disgusting. Okay, so we want you to give us a wee hand. We're up there, the green tent just to the left of the big monument. You can't miss us, but we're doing badges. We're also doing a raffle if anybody wants to come up and do that as well. All the funds are going to the new Indie News channel. I think we all need this. We need a channel that's for Scotland, for the people of Scotland, and it gives an unbiased news report. So come up and join us. We're up there.
Big hand for John! Folks, can I announce that there are some kids' rides at the back of the square. Some people have got children or maybe a wee bit bored. I don't think they will be with the music, but maybe with the speeches. Please, they're free. We're paying for them, so you go up there and get your kids and they can use those wee rides. They're for free. And we've now got a third van for a food collection. So please, if any of you have got any, if you've got any food to donate to the food bank, we now have a third van. We've already filled 2 vans. There's now a third van waiting there. Can I just check if our next artist is ready? Brothers and sisters,
Just to watch the camera.
our next artist
I'll just go now.
is ready. Oh, by the way, sorry, I knew there was something else. I'm dropping all my wee things here. A silver bracelet has been found. A silver bracelet. We think it might be expensive. It's been found, and it's at the gazebo here on your left-hand side. The blue gazebo, silver bracelet. So, without any further ado, we're going to have our next artist. Graham, are you ready? He's known as the Wee G Freeze.
Yeah, jammers. First of all, hello, Scottish! The other man did that at the gig in Glasgow, so I thought I'd do that. Now, normally there would be 3 of us, so you're getting 1 Ouija out of 3. But that's not bad, because 2 Ouijas out of 3 voted yes. So let's let our yes be yes now. That's what we're going to have with the Jimmy Cliff. So do you know this number? All right. So, let your yes be yes, and you know be no, not now. Let your yes be yes, and you know not no now. You keep telling me yes, and I think you mean it. They keep telling us no, but let's tell them to stick it. We can make independence. We know what we want, we've read it. It's time that we checked reality. So let your yes be yes, and you know they know now. Let your yes be yes, and you know not no. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm going to leave that there. This tune is called Poor Boy Program. And it's about you.
Hoi. Resta na fila.
Thank you.
Resta na fila. Hallo.
Oh, no.
I mean Russell, you carry on. Dat doe.
Okay. That's what I got.
Mooi zo.
You're a poor boy. He's a poor boy. What you gonna do? There's nowhere for you, yeah. You borrow money and your cigarettes. You're a poor boy. Where you going to go? You bet you don't wanna know, yeah. Even your girlfriend getting in on the show. You're a sad boy. Every day goes by so slow now that you're on your own. Only got yourself for company, yeah. Wishing you could make that break, but you ain't got a hope. You got the time but got no money. You know you're not to blame, but you're full of shame. What you gonna do? There's no one for you, yeah. You borrow money and your cigarettes. You're a poor girl. Where you going to go? You bet you don't wanna know, yeah. Even your boyfriend getting in on the show. You're a sad girl. Sitting around at home just dreaming you could be someone. Only got yourself for company, yeah. Wishing you could make that break, but you ain't got a hope. But you don't have no life to live except another cup of tea and a black and white TV. That's cause you voted no. last one. I'm going to ask you to join me in this one. I sang this when we launched Yes Provident. Yes Provident has been the most successful Glasgow Yes campaign ever, because we got 57% of the vote. And big off to all of you who got big votes too. I hear Pollock did quite well. Now, this is a song we launched. It's a Jamaican calypso. And it goes something like this. Independence is good for the young and the old, also for me and you. And independence is good for the whole population, including your children too. Now I believe that if we try our best, Scotland will be a great success. Let us live in unity for progress and prosperity. Recalling, independence is good for the young and the old, also for me and you. Independence is good for the whole population, including your children too. Now I believe that if we try our best, Scotland will be a great success. Let us live in unity for progress and prosperity. Our independence.
Thanks very much, Graham. Of the 3 Gs, only one of the Gs turned up. Yes! Brothers and sisters, we've got one more artist before we go back to some speeches. I've got to say we're running a wee bit behind time, so I apologise, but these things happen. We're going to have our next artist who plays quite regularly in a wee club down in Govan. What's the name of it? The Fairfield Club, yes! Brothers and sisters, let's hear it from Mick Hargan and John Elliott!
Must say this is the best hangover cure I've had in a long time, eh? Anybody else got a hangover? Anybody? Aye, well we know you have anyway. This is John Elliott. Give John a big round of applause. He's a good pal of mine. It's a band called the Vintage Apollos and he's just released a cracking album. You like how I done that? So, aye, hope over fear. I think this is tremendous. I'm going to play one more song and maybe make some stuff up. This is a song called Mexico. I always used to want to go and live in Mexico. But I think if I stick about for a good 10-15 years, maybe not as long, I think I'll be quite happy just right here. So well done, give yourself a round of applause. Talking too much shit from my mouth. Well, I'm heading down to Mexico. Catch a little sweat on my brow. I took a lot of liquor and I sink a little deeper. Skies like a coward. And I used to comfortably by the telephone. Are you waiting for me to call? You're thinking about the sugar I gave you. You should have left me alone. You sit comfortably by the telephone. Are you waiting for me to call? You're thinking about the sugar I gave you. You should have left. Did you think it was more of a no? I'm sick and tired of your situation. It only takes me to alone. And I used to sit comfortably by the telephone. Are you waiting for me to call? You're thinking about the sugar I gave you. Should have left me alone. You're sitting comfortably by the telephone. Are you waiting for me to call? You're thinking about the sugar I gave you. You should have left me alone. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la. Mexico. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la. In my road, east of Mexico. But I miss you. Today was gonna be the day, but they'll never throw it back to you. And should have somehow realized what you gotta do. See, I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart went out. Well, I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. Well, I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Hey, sing it with me. 'Cause all the roads we had to walk were winding, and all the lights that lead us there were blinding. And there are many things that because maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And I said, oh, maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. Hey, Glasgow. 'Cause after all, you're my wonder. Could you just keep singing out for me? I'm gonna try something. Just sing. 'Cause after all, you're my wonder. You just keep singing out. I'm gonna try something. Keep going a wee bit louder so I can hear you. Won't you help me sing these songs of freedom? Louder. That all I ever had, redemption song. That all I ever had, redemption song. These songs of freedom. These songs of freedom. They're all I ever had. Redemption song. Sha-la-la-la-la-la. Big thanks to Tony Sheridan and all these guys. Thank you very much.
Brothers and sisters, if that's Mick with a hangover, what's he going to be like when he's not got a hangover? Let's hear it for Mick Hargan and John Elliott. Listen, I'm getting a kick up the arse at the back here because I'm too far behind, so I've been told to tell all the speakers that if they stick to 5 minutes, my problem is I'm enjoying listening to them and therefore I don't interrupt them. But our next speaker, let's put your hands together for Sam Shackleton!
Hello, brothers and sisters of the Yes Movement. It is an absolute honour to be speaking here today, and it's amazing to see so many of you gathered here today in support of this magnificent movement. My name is Sam Shackleton and I am an 18-year-old student from Edinburgh. And over the past few years, I have been passionately involved in the Yes movement, and I am here today to represent some of the views of the younger generation of Scotland and how we see this movement moving forward. What a truly amazing few years it has been. I think that what we have seen has been one of the most amazing displays of grassroots democracy and cooperation that the UK has ever seen. The young and the old working together to create a better future and a better Scotland for anyone. Now, just last week, David Cameron was in the news and he said that the Yes movement was defeated. But today, we have proved David Cameron and the whole of Westminster wrong, because this does not look like a movement that has been defeated. This looks like a movement that has just been born. This movement has reignited the flame that once burned in the hearts of the Scottish people. No longer will the Westminster government brush our problems under the table like they have done with the food banks, like they have done with the bedroom tax, and like they have done with devolution. And it is up to every single one of us here to make sure that the Westminster government delivers on the promises that they have made. Now, before this movement, many young people in Scotland, myself included, were disengaged with politics. But it has only been since I have become involved in the Yes movement that I have seen thousands of young people in Scotland becoming re-engaged in politics again, joining political parties. And I tell you what, we will carry this movement on. Now, this Yes movement has given us a taste of freedom, but we do not want just a taste of freedom. We want the whole cake. It is time now, comrades, to end the poverty. It is time to end the nuclear weapons in the Clyde. And it is time to end illegal wars in Iraq that we didn't agree to, because the people of Scotland can be fooled no longer. And I truly believe that by voting for the SNP in the upcoming elections, no matter what party you support, by voting for the SNP, we will see an independent Scotland within the next 5 years. Thank you very much. We are here to stay. Thank you. Cheers. Cheers. Thank you.
Good.
Let's hear it for Sam Shackleton. Isn't it amazing? I got all these young people saying they're nervous about speaking, and then they come up and